And here we are.
Hey,
Yay!
again. Woohoo!
Welcome back, Adam. So good to see your face
Oh,
again.
and you.
And for our listeners to see our faces.
No, yeah, we're going all out this time.
Right. We've leveled up. Yeah,
We've
we have.
leveled up. Yes, we
Yeah,
have.
we have. So we have come back. This is our first session back after what shall we say, a 3-month sabbatical of sorts.
Yes, a hiatus.
Hiatus. I like that too. Good language. Good language. So I'm excited to get back in. We're into our second season now. We're going to have season 2. We're going to kick it off with some really cool stuff. However, I just wanted to take a moment to find out how you've been. Adam, what have you got up to? What's the last 3 months been like for you? What's been happening in your world?
Wow. It's been uh, well, we had Christmas and New Year, so all the Christmas and New Year stuff. I actually decided to not do anything, which was lovely. Um,
Wow, that's a big move, bold move.
it was very indulgent, and I loved every second of it.
Good
Um,
job.
Yeah, it was really good, and just really had a chance to have a good think about um, everything that happened before, and everything that's coming on next. And so business has been great. Got organised on that front, which has been very exciting.
Hmm.
And so I've got a new business partner in one of the companies, and we've been working very well together, which has been awesome. And obviously. Um, really thinking about the training side of things, the NLP side of things,
Hmm.
and how that's all going to kind of fit together moving forward. Again, very exciting. So lots of things coming this year, which is good. And that's about it. And so it sounds vague as hell, but it's good for me.
Well, I'm sure we'll have, we are ones to embellish. So
Yeah,
over this season, I'm sure little nuggets will pop up from within our lives.
absolutely.
However, it's been a big 3 months. A lot has happened here and there for everyone. I think it's
Yeah.
Christmas and New Year.
What's been going on for you?
Well, once again, it's always the business pivot, right?
Yeah.
Where and creative people who are you listening, you get this. When you're a creative entrepreneur, as Adam and I both are, you see opportunities and you take that short amount of time, I guess, to think, how does this fit in? Does this align with me? Am I going in the direction I want to go in? We think about legacy and all that creativity comes into it. So I had a lot of fun with that. I attended my first, my first couple of like empowerment events where I was able to, rub shoulders with some people and share what I do and share my passion. So that was really exciting. And, actually, something that's been coming up a lot for me that I've been working on over these past 3 months, bearing in mind that everyday living, NLP, when you're truly living NLP, there are opportunities all throughout your day with which
Mm,
to practice those muscles, and practice a different way of thinking. However, something that's been coming up a lot that I've been working on is addressing internal conflicts,
mm,
really becoming aware and taking responsibility for my own cognitive dissonance.
mm.
Instead of putting it externally, and um, putting the onus outside of myself for how I feel or when something makes me uncomfortable or when I disagree with something, I've been really taking a closer look at how is this a problem for me? What's the reason this is pissing me off? Or what's the reason that this is upsetting me? What's the reason I'm shying away from this situation? Or
Mm,
whatever my behavior is, I've been really focusing on um, what is being threatened within me that is causing this uncomfortable feeling within me. and really just getting to the bottom of what's being threatened within me, what belief, what thought, what within me is being threatened that I can take action on and level up so that it's no longer a problem for me. Instead of relying on other people to change their behaviors or change their beliefs or change their trajectory,
Yes.
make it about me and be entirely selfish in my own growth, I guess, is what I've been focusing on.
Yeah.
So, just dabbling really.
Well, I mean, what a wonderful thing to be dabbling in.
Yeah.
Self-discovery is never a bad thing, is it?
100%.
And when I think about just talking about my last 3 months and new business partner, etc. When we're looking at our other business relationships, the conversations are my business partner will be like, oh, well, I think this and I think that, and maybe they're thinking this and maybe they're going to try that. But actually using the skills of NLP, it's, the map is not the territory, people are not their behaviors, blah, 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 all of those key things.
Yeah.
Actually, being able to step out of the situation and look at it from a whole other perspective and, separate that kind of, are you in it or, observing the situation? It's actually really helped us in business make the right decisions.
So good. It's so good
Yeah.
to learn that skill. And I learned it through NLP, is to really redesign what dissociating means.
Yes.
Because it's got such a negative connotation, really, that if someone dissociates, then they're cold or not feeling or they're, not facing reality. There's lots of negative connotations that come with dissociation. And yet, if you can understand its purpose, then you can use it to your advantage to actually grow and see things, like you said, from other perspectives and stuff like that. So that's awesome. So you have been doing a shit ton, Adam.
Yeah, no, I absolutely have. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm an NLP junkie. What can I say?
Yeah.
So I use it with everything.
Brilliant. Well, we could waffle on for hours. Literally, we have before.
I know.
So let's do a quick little chat on what's coming up in season 2, what we're going to kick off with.
Yeah.
Next week, we are going to start our journey on it's called the presuppositions of NLP. We're going to get back to our roots, aren't we? In the cleanest possible way.
Well, we're going to try.
Some NLP roots, perhaps. We'll just get back to that.
Yeah.
I consider you to be my NLP route, but let's not go down that track. So inappropriate. Like, first episode back.
No, but that's why everyone's listening.
She's in there. Let's talk about presuppositions of NLP. We simply want to simplify it.
Yeah.
And we'll get into it on a deeper level from next episode onwards, because there's 14, right? All up.
Yeah, absolutely right. So,
what is presuppositions?
What is a presupposition? It's the core principles of NLP, the core things that we pre-assume, that we presuppose as a starting point.
Like a foundation, Adam, would you think?
Like a foundation. So, when we presuppose X, Y, Z, then we can use that perspective, to our advantage. So, for example, without going into it, people are not their behaviors. So, you should always look at what's driving the behavior, what is driving the behavior versus the behavior itself. So that's quite a sort of a tough, some people go, well, it's tough, or they're just being mean to me. Well, are they, you kind
but are they a mean person? They're not a mean person.
Exactly.
It's not who they are as a person. It's a behavior that's being displayed at the moment.
Exactly.
So I think something you said before that I loved, you've said to me before, when you look at presuppositions of NLP, it's almost like these are the scaffolding or the foundation that you build on, then you add the data into it, or data for some people in other parts of Australia.
Exactly.
Then you can add the content in. However, this is your starting block, these assumptions that we're going to go through, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, somebody said to me the other day, "Oh, you're a tough old bird, you are." And I was like, "Thanks.
I'll take that.
I'll take that. Thank you very much." And they were like, "Well, you're just so tough." And I said, "Well, no, I'm I'm an NLP professional, so I look at things very differently to most. I don't. It stops you getting emotionally sucked in
Mm,
when you start to apply these presuppositions,
yeah.
which in turn protects you
They're like
ultimately.
boundaries, aren't they? I suppose.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
a great way to put it. And yeah, okay, fine. It might mean that you can be perceived by others as a tough old bird, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
And everything only has the meaning they give it. So,
Precisely.
yeah. So I'm excited to break those down. So there's 14 of them. That will probably take us a few episodes, I'm thinking, Adam. Would you agree?
So we're thinking. So what did we say? We're thinking we'll do two per episode, so we'll be about 7 episodes, and we'll give
Because
everyone
we like to keep our episodes short. We do our best. However, that's what we're looking at doing this season, is really getting back to the core learnings of NLP that have been so influential in our life. Starting with these presuppositions, we'll do 2 or 3 per episode, keep it short, keep it simple, and also tease it out so that you can hear the perspectives of both Adam and myself. Because, that's how we learn, by actually being open to other people's perspectives and understandings of these things.
yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it, Adam.
Me too. It's going to be good.
It'll be excellent. So we'll start that next week. And until then, I'm good to go. I'll see you then.
Wonderful. All right.
Signing off.
See you next episode.
See you then. Bye.
Bye. All right.